back.
I want to clap.
Hi guys! Hello! Welcome to Barista Bus. I suppose I'll do the intro.
Different setting.
Different setting. So today we're in Barista Bus, which is where I work, and my name is Caoimhe. So you might know Tom, who was also running Barista Bus a couple of years ago. I actually don't know when you left.
2019, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
BC.
So then Jamie was, were you here when Jamie was outside?
Yeah. Oh, no. I was here when we were first outside.
With Durin.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So then Jamie's been outside Murray's, which is on Nile Lodge, if you ever want to pop down for an old cheeky coffee. And he's been here for like 2 years because of the pandemic. It's longer than we think. And then I started working with Jamie at the start of the summer and was only meant to be working a month. And then I'm here and we're doing great. So we've since moved inside. So we've moved into the building that was behind us when we were outside. And we're here 7 days a week now. And yeah, we're loving it. The space is really nice. It's really big. It's amazing what a lick of paint and a nice table that Jamie made can do. So yeah, the idea is to
Man of many
Made
trades.
he made
know,
it
right?
in his kitchen.
Like, look at this steel.
How big is this kitchen?
Beautiful steelwork. And
It's really, really nice.
How big is this kitchen?
So actually, what it was meant to be, it was meant to be three layers, but it was actually got too big and too heavy for him to move. So he had to keep it at 2, but he wanted it to be 3.
It's class.
It's really nice. And then we varnished it, I think, shortly after we opened, because one, it was hard to clean, and then it just kind of looks so nice.
yeah.
But yeah, so we're moved inside now, and it's going great, and we're loving it. No, it's amazing artist from South America. So we have a gorgeous painting that you'll have to come in and see if you like. Teaser. Also, there's a giraffe directly behind the camera that you won't be able to see unless you come in.
Another teaser?
Some kiddos in the shop have named Seamus, and I think Cormac was another name, perhaps. We love the name Seamus for a tall giraffe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is our new space, and kind of the idea that myself and Jamie had kind of envisioned was to have like evenings like tonight and like bring people in and kind of explore a bit more of coffee and kind of get people interested in stuff. And then with the table, so we've coned it like the talking table. So it's at a perfect height that you can like rest your like elbow on, which we have just done in our live, if you've seen. And but yeah, it's really nice, and it's also nice to sit at, and it's great for working at and having like loads of people around and kind of tasting and talking and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. And then the bus is freshly painted, freshly
I can't wait to
fit.
see it, yeah.
I know, I'm so
Yeah,
excited
can't
to see it back.
It's going to be orange still.
Yeah, oh yeah, gosh. So many people were like, oh my God, you can't paint it a different color? Oh, also, my dog is here, Echo, so I don't know if you can
It's
see her, but Echo's our little mascot today.
Hi, babes.
So yeah, welcome to Barista Bus. I think this is like a new little spot for us to do some episodes in and some lives in and stuff.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for having us and for coming and inviting me and Jamie in.
Also,
stuff.
just a little bit about you. How did you
Oh.
get into coffee? And
So I'm very much so a baby barista, even though I kind of feel like I've been in it a lot longer than I have, but that's the pandemic time and stuff. So I originally started, can I name places? Is that okay?
yeah.
Name and shame.
No. I'm not naming and shaming. So I originally started in Urban Grind. yeah. I've just been here all the time. So I originally started in Urban Grind, which is in the West End, and I don't know times. I left. Like, let's say like 2017, I was there for 2 years, and then in this, after a year, I had moved on to become a barista then because I was showing interest and stuff, and ended up being a barista there for a year. And funnily enough, for my interview, I like vividly remember sitting down with Pork, the owner, being like, he was like, "Do you know what coffee? You into the coffee?" I was like, "Yeah, I know the difference between a flat white and a cappuccino." And he's like, later on, when I found out a year later, that's not what he meant. And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like,
We all like, yeah, that's...
I was so confident. I was like, "Yeah, I know the difference. Yeah, I like espressos." I really did not like espressos. If he's watching this, he's going to be laughing. And then after that, I left to move to Korea and to pursue coffee there. Yeah.
Incredible.
Whoa.
Plug for Korea.
Oh man, Korea's actually class. So I actually ended up having like the wildest month. So you guys kind of know of this a bit.
Was that Urban Grind's new branch?
yeah. We're just like a little new branch away. So yeah, I ended up like going to Korea and went to I forget the name of the area, but ended up going to this like amazing coffee shop called, was it Right? Oh no, I can't remember. Oh, Arabout in Korea. It's fantastic. And the owner there was introduced to me by a regular from Urban, actually. She had actually brought me around and stuff. I feel like I'm talking so much. But anyway.
From Urban.
This is super interesting. That's why.
Yeah, so a regular from Urban.
From Urban Grind.
Yeah. So she was, she's Korean, and then she ended up moving back. So I connected with her, and I was like, hey, I'm in Korea. I was like, any chance you can like show me around and stuff? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I know loads of coffee places, because she was really into her coffee. Ended up bringing me to Orabout, and
The beauty of coffee, ladies and
the
gentlemen.
beauty of coffee, it's actually stunning. I actually like just get like, so happy about it, like
Yeah.
day to day. I don't know if you guys get like
Yeah.
this. I'm like, oh, it's coffee. So then I ended up meeting him and had an interview with him to get a barista job there. And he was like, cool, let's do a trial in the coffee festival, so the cafe show, the international mad thousands and thousands of people. So I ended up working with like,
About daunting, like.
oh, stop. I was like, I've been a year, I'm a baby barista, what are you doing? And I literally, like, I think I sent you a voice note and, like, was just, like, on cloud nine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but then I ended up going, and so Arabout, the owner of Arabout, used to work with Square Mile and had been with them for years and had, like, kind of worked his way up, I think, but has a very, like, very close relationship with them. And then, but has been using Square Mile and then the Barn from Germany, and then Square Mile is English. So there ended up being like a representative from the Barn there working with us, and like, oh, he was like the coolest dude ever. He was just class. He knew all his stuff. Ended up working there for 3 days. We got to work on, I think, the SB90. The like clicky one, which was like class. Oh, it was so weird. I was like, this is so different to use. Ended up using the mod bar as well.
Yeah. Nice.
I think that was like one of its newer years or something, or its year. And then the automatic brewers as well.
Oh.
That could be Jamie, the man himself.
No way.
I don't really know who else it would be. So yeah, I ended up getting to work on all this like brand new equipment and like seeing all of these like mad roasters and just like
Insightful. That's amazing.
oh my god. But it was so like, because I was like only a year in and like such a baby barista, it was all just kind of going over my head. But it was like, yeah, but the enthusiasm, oh my god, the enthusiasm, yeah. But it was just like, and like even though like it was like predominantly Korean people there, and even though like I'm not Korean and stuff, and I was there, they were so amazing. They were all like so welcoming. They were like, oh my god, they were like, you're like here on doing coffee, like this is amazing. And I was like, yeah. But it was like, oh, it was mad. Like I would recommend going if you guys can. It was like literally like 4 floors of this insanely big like shopping center, but just like 1,000, and like there was like some like barista championships going on and stuff. So like that was my first time ever seeing that, and that was like insane. And then there was like latte art throwdowns. Oh my god, I have it all on my Instagram. It's class. Yeah, it was like blue and red, and I can't remember the people because I was just like, whoa, blue and red is gonna win. So yeah, I ended up doing that for like 2 or 3 days, and then ended up working in his other Orabout shop, which was in Gangnam, which I can remember the place of, but I can't remember the other one. And that was class. It was like amazing. They just did like espresso and stuff. They had like a really nice espresso tonic. They had like their own like scotch and stuff as well, which was really interesting. And then they did like pour overs as well. So that was kind of like my first time properly seeing pour overs in person, and like tasting them and stuff. But yeah, basically I ended up coming home then because I was kind of homesick and stuff, so I came home. But it was amazing, and the experience was so good, and I'm like so grateful for them, and the representative from Barn and the owner of Orabout were just like fantastic and like so nice. Oh, we ended up doing this cupping. Oh my god, I forgot about the cupping. So it was like, I think the second, maybe it was the last day in the cafe show, and we ended up going to a cupping in the Orabout place. Ended up cupping, I think like maybe 10 plus coffees from the Barn, and we were trying to like guess the origin. And I was like, I'm so new, I'm not gonna guess that. I was like, I'm like, even like still like I'm not confident in my like tasting skills and stuff. Well, we're working on it. It's we're practice makes improvements, so we're doing that. But there was like one guy that could like, he was getting them all. He was just like nailing them, and like even the representative was like, you know, he knew them as well, and he's been working with them for so long, so he'll get them. But there was like 10 plus coffees, and this guy was just like so like poker face, listen, we're just like you, was he just getting them all? And you know what? He had a special spoon.
That's why. Was that when that was first invented?
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, then that was that. I came home. Then I actually came home like 2 months before the pandemic hit.
Whoa, this is really, really recent.
Oh yeah. So I ended up like I was a barista in Urban for about a year. Left, moved straight to Korea afterwards. That was there for about the guts of a month. Came back, didn't work for like 2 months, and then the pandemic hit. I was like a month in this other job and this like cafe job, and the pandemic hit then, and I was like, okay. And then roll on to 2021. A friend of all of ours who's also been on the show, Eilish Barrett, is working. R.I.P. Who used to work in Calendar, but we were, myself and her, and then Lana, who has also been on the show, were living together. And they asked if anyone could come in and help out and stuff. So I ended up working with them for I think it was meant to be a month, and then it ended up being 2 months and stuff. But then, so we're working with Calendar, I ended up getting to meet Jamie and stuff, because he would come in every Wednesday and get his stuff for the weekend and stuff. And I ended up going to him then on the weekend one day and chatting and stuff. And he was like, oh, maybe you can work for me or something, and I can take the day off and go to the market and stuff. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then he actually texted me the following week, and he's like, hey.
Yeah, so I need you to work on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. So yeah, I ended up doing a day and both really enjoying it.
You've just been working here ever since.
But then that was only meant to be a month as well, because I had another coffee job lined up, which ended up not going ahead. And so then Jamie was like, oh, he was like, just keep working with me if you want until that goes ahead. And I was like, cool, yeah, all G. And then yeah, we're still here, and I'm delighted. Yeah, and yeah, so then Jamie was like, hey, we might do something else. We might try and get a premise if you want to. I was like, yeah, definitely. And then we ended up moving where the bus has been the whole time. Yeah, it's amazing.
Nice location, yeah.
Oh, it's so nice. I do really miss the bus from working in the bus and stuff. But it is a different vibe, even though it's we're trying to keep Barista Bus itself, in the essence of it. And I keep the color scheme and all that stuff. Yeah. It still is us, but it's not us at the same time. Well, not that it's not us, but it's a different givings.
It's a new version. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's it's new and improved, and our coffee's tasting way better, and we're really enjoying it, and we're getting we got a whole new equipment and stuff for it. So the equipment that you would have seen if you had gone to Barista Bus before is still in the back of the bus, which will be back in the road now because it's all swanky and nice and clean and stuff. So yeah. And so now we're here, and we get to have this beautiful space and sit at this beautiful table and have some nice times. So yeah, thanks. That's me.
Cool.
So yeah, baby barista. Welcome. I'm still only really 2 years in, so we're brand new.
Welcome to the coffee course.
Yeah,
thanks very much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's going
right here.
Yeah.
Massive kudos to this man here. He is the hardest worker I know. He is phenomenal.
Are you talking about the camera, or are you
the camera? Jeff, all this, stuff that we just take for granted, the mics, the insane setup that he has here, that
the editing that goes on after.
Yeah,
the social media.
Posts, everything.
Social media,
it's so much work, and thank you so much, Jeff.
I think maybe one day we'll do an episode where it's just Jeff.
Yeah.
And it's
oh.
Yeah, this is it. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. Thank you, Jeff.
He's just so good. We could do an Oprah. We could hire Oprah.
Worth it.
Yeah. What's our budget like, Jeff?
We're doing well, right? We're doing well.
We barely survived. This nearly broke the bank.
We can sell.
We gotta plug these.
Spoons to
we gotta plug these.
Yeah.
So these are cards. These are cards. These are coffee course cards.
Edges?
Are they what?
4 edges.
4 edges. Not equal sides. Rectangular.
Oh, so is that same on one end and then same on the other?
One of those 4-edge cards.
So this is the coffee course card. You're going to find these in all of the guys' shops. So you'll find them in Barista Bus, Cali, Tree Bark, probably a few more around Galway as well, right? Do you have them? So basically, if you scan the QR code on the back, shout out to QR code, making a massive comeback.
It absolutely has.
It has made such a comeback.
Year for QR codes.
If you scan the QR code, it'll bring you to.
I love QR
if you scan the QR code, it's going to bring you to the website, and from there you can find the map. And
This is so emotional.
on the map, I want to eat these pizzas that Jamie brought. Can I finish my fucking speech?
Do you want to do that clean?
Yeah.
Like where you just explain?
Yes. Can we have some pizza now? I'm starving.
Oh, it's just going.
Walk out. This is a walkout
You made me drop the mic, Tom.
That would have been a mic drop, but it was too expensive.